Hey guys, it's sims3 girl and welcome to another cast video of mine. This time I will be creating a tropical sim, and this sim was actually supposed to go up yesterday, but my game was acting up, so I had to fix one and another, and it works even faster now. I had to do some things, but eventually it all paid out, so I'm really happy about that. I usually don't do voiceovers, and that is mainly because I get really easily distracted when I'm talking and or when I'm playing. So when I'm making a sim and I do something, I tend to stop talking and get really caught up in the moment. So that's usually why I don't do I guess talk-throughs. But voiceovers are also really difficult for me because I tend to talk about a lot of stuff when I have the chance to talk freely, but it's 9 out of 10 times it's not even about the same. So that's kind of why I always just speed them up. And I feel like personally, people might like to watch create a Sims video speed up more than a 30 minutes talk through voiceover thingy, you know. So I decided that for this time I wanted to do something different. I wanted to just talk a little, and I probably won't be talking about a lot of special things. I'm hoping that it won't be all too boring, but if that's the case, I can always speed this video up. I promise I won't, but you know. Um, so yeah, um, one of the things I always do while creating a sim is actually, and what am I doing? I'm just going to keep her. One of the things I always do is Skype with my best friend during creating a sim. She always watches with me. I share my screen and she can see what I do, and we kinda, she helps me pick out with the names and sometimes gives me advice, and you know, she's kind of like, I always say that she is my conscious, she is my, yeah, she really is my conscious, and that's not in a negative way or in any other way. I don't know in what way you could interpret that, but yeah, she really is my conscious, and she's always such a good support. And since I'm really a perfectionist and I really have a hard time just making decisions because I always feel like it's not good enough. If something is really off, then it can annoy me so bad that I just get so frustrated, and this is really hard for me. And so that is why I always love having her around, and she always is really honest with everything, and she will tell me if she likes it. And of course, she always likes my stuff, and I think that she just says that. So even though it might be true, I mean, it's hard to say about stuff you make yourself. I mean, I can say it's really, I really like certain parts, but it's hard for me to just say like, oh, I did a really great job, because I feel like I will be bragging, and that's not me. But she always says that my sims look good, and I think she does that regardless if it looks good to her, um, regardless if it looks good to her or not. I think she does the mirror just more, um, just to ease my mind, I guess. And that is why she's my conscious. She keeps me um, healthy, you know. She keeps me not losing my mind over the small things, and I really appreciate her for that. And all besides that, she is such a sweet girl, and I love her to death. Seriously, I just love that girl so much. So if you're watching this, I love you, girl. But yeah, so I'm just picking a randomize button, and I'm trying to figure out a name for this girl. This is going to be a collab with, now I have to quickly think about this. Who did I have a collab with? I always write it down. Let me go check for a second. I have a collaboration with the Weird Side of Games, and that is actually my good friend, and I met her on Twitter, I believe. Yes, I met her on Twitter, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Auntie Lauren. I call her Auntie Lauren, or is that the wrong one? It's, you know what the thing is, okay, these two girls, which I'm talking a lot to on Twitter, um, they have the same type of avatar. Well, it's different color, but to me it looks a lot like the same. So, oh, I actually like the last name. Can we change that? Oh, yes, we can. Okay. Um, because they kind of have similar avatars, for me, it's just really hard to keep them apart from each other. But one of them, I call Auntie Lauren, or is she Auntie Lauren? I don't think she's my auntie. Anyway, they're like my younger sisters because the age difference is like 7 to 9 years, I think. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I don't think they're 10. That's maybe too young, but it's definitely an age different from, let's say, 7 to 5 years. Definitely 7 to 5 years. So I guess I'm their grandma. It kind of feels like that, but they're just such sweet girls, and you know, it's fun meeting new people on Twitter. I really love meeting new people on Twitter. I actually love meeting new people in general, but those were kind of the first 2 girls that I became friends with on Twitter, and that really is a lot of fun, and that's a really special moment because I have a hard time making friends because I'm always super awkward and shy. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I am actually a quite awkward person. Yeah, I'm just really, I don't know, I just feel like I'm a bit awkward around people sometimes, and I always overthink a lot of stuff. So if you ever wonder why I do stuff, then I'm probably overthinking it a lot, and I just want everything to be perfect because that's how it needs to go in my mind, and I know, but I can't help it. And that is why I need a conscience, so yes. I guess that explains the whole thing, the whole conscious thing. And that also explains why I need one. Yes, so I am going to adjust her normal things. I just picked out a skin tone, and since this is a tropical sim, I'm not quite sure if I should make her skin tone darker or not. I don't think skin tone has really anything to do with tropical, but I thought that, you know, bright colors on a darker a darker skin tone would look better in this case, but I'm not quite sure. I do know which clothing I want to use. I downloaded some new stuff since I couldn't really do anything yesterday, but we'll see. I think I might change her skin tone just a little bit, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. And actually guys, I'm really thirsty. Let me get a drink really quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got my drink, and you guys, you should just see my cute bottle. It's an exercise water bottle, so we call it. I don't really know what it's called, but it is those kind of bottles with the the little tap bottle cap thingy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's super cute, and you can usually those people how is that normal? How's that normal English? I don't know. Usually people bring those with them when they're exercising, like those kind of bottles, and I have one and it has a kitty in there with a bow, and it's so cute. You should just see this. It's so cute, and it's pink. I'm starting to love pink. I used to hate pink, and for some reason I'm starting to like pink, so I really love these. But enough talking about kitties and water bottles with lemonade and insulting those people. So yeah, we were at the beginning. I haven't really done anything. I will be cutting some parts out because, you know, I don't want it to make 40 minutes recording or something. But I did want to give you guys a chance to see up close what I'm actually doing, because usually it's speed up and you can't really see it, and I did want to make I made one part of a step-by-step create a sim which you could just follow along with me, but I felt like I was talking nonsense and it was like really boring and not fun at all. So I think I still have it on private, but I'm going to remove it. Yeah, I know my conscious was using it, but she it's called she really loved it and she watched it, but I don't think she's using it anymore, so I think I can safely say that I can remove it. If not, then she will tell me off. I'm pretty sure of that. But right now I'm just going to adjust her head shape and do those kind of basic things. There's nothing really I can show you right here. It's just doing the basics, like, you know, doing a bit of the jaw and the head with, and yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, I guess. Nothing really special. Please, I don't feel this is special enough to be interesting to watch through. So if you guys think this part is what you want to see, leave a comment and I will maybe do another one of those, one of these videos, and then I know and I can look out for it, you know, I know then what you guys want to see. Because now I don't really know what you guys want to see. I can just speculate that you guys want to see some of the facial structures, and I guess the eyes maybe, or the lips, or I don't know. So it will really help if you guys would let me know in the comments what you want to know or want to see, and if you really want those kinds of videos or not. I mean, I can totally understand if you think this is boring or you don't like my voice for any reason. You guys know what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to continue on creating, and I guess I'll see you guys in a little while. I think one of the main things, or the main sliders you gotta use to create your sims just like mine is, well, let's put it differently. I think the main thing you gotta do to get your sims to look like mine is to use all of your sliders. The base games as well as some custom. I think the base game sliders are close enough. I've seen and I've heard some people say that they don't know how, or they can't get them to look like mine, because some people say that, and even about other people, I've heard people say that they want some sims to look like sims other people made, and even when they watch cast videos, it's still hard to do them. But I feel like personally, if you're not going to use all of the sliders, there is I think a high chance that your sim will never really look the same. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know, realistically speaking, I mean, you can't really make the same sim when you don't use all the sliders, you know what I mean? You can just use like a couple, but I really go through all of them just so I can make them all look differently. And I think if there's any tip I can give you guys for creating a sim, I would say use all of the sliders you have. Even though you might not want to use them really, just slightly like tap them or something, you know, just make them, just use them. You don't really have to use them visually, but just use them a little bit. I think that's one of the biggest or the main tips I can give you guys. And I used to not be really good at creating sims. Well, I wouldn't say I'm really good now, but I think I'm decent. I think I've learned a lot from my previous videos. If you have watched my first video, Create Sim Barbie, then you probably would have noticed that that sim was not entirely the most flattering person, but that was mainly because I just wanted her to look like the real deal, you know? Like, realistically speaking, that's how I wanted her to look like. And she wouldn't look really pretty in human form, because she's pretty much deformed, and I think her body shape and her face is just not how a normal person would look like. But I didn't even use all of the sliders, and I think that also resulted in the way she looked, and I think I could have done a much better job. I feel like if I've used more sliders, I think that she could have been really pretty. I mean, well, not really pretty, I guess she could have been prettier. I think she still would have looked kind of ugly, because I wanted her to look how she would look in real life, and that is probably really, really ugly in the story, because that body or facial or the whole Barbie image is not doable in real life. I mean, I've seen some pictures on the internet, and I guess that if you really want to spend your money on plastic surgery and crap and look plastic, then I don't know, I think you did a pretty good job, but still kind of ugly. What am I even saying? But anyway, I hope I don't insult anyone with my randomly outbursts of somewhat insults, I guess. I don't know. But I'm actually planning on redoing the cast. My best friend, American Sims 3 girl, made a Barbie cast. Go check that out if you want to. She made it and she talked about it with me, and she said like, okay, I want to make one, and I said, yeah, you should do one. I think she should make more videos, so definitely check her channel out and her videos, because she's starting out with new cast videos, or she's starting out with the whole YouTube and cast videos thing. In the first place, she's like still new in this thing, but she's made like 4 videos, so she's doing great. But I want her to make more videos so people can actually see what she's capable of. But you know, her game is really slow, as she says a lot, and it takes a lot of time for her to create a sim, so I guess we should even appreciate it this more. Wait, this more. That is like the perfect combination of Dutch and English. This more. We say des te meer, which means the more. Like, yeah, the more. I can really, for some reason, I can't come up with the name for des, but I think the more is just a reasonable translation. But yeah, she made a Sims video, and I was after she talked to me about it, saying that she wanted to do it, and I encouraged her to do so, and I watched her video. It just made me really wanted to redo mine, especially because mine was so, oh god, I don't even want to think about it right now. It was horrible. But still people are commenting on it, and I know like 90% is hate comment, but that doesn't really bother me, because I know for myself that it was a really shitty job, and I guess if it was a video which I was really proud of, and somebody would be like, or 90% of the comments would be mean, I guess I would maybe take it a little bit more personal. But since, you know, it was something I really personally, looking back on, wasn't really happy with, I don't really care. I mean, they're alright. She looks really ugly, and that's just how it is, and I can only do it better the next time. I can't really fix what I've already done. And I mean, she was the start of my YouTube, well, not YouTube career, but my YouTube hobby. I don't even know how I want to name it. I don't know. I think it's a hobby. I mean, it's a hobby. I don't know. But she started the whole thing, and if it weren't for that video, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be making Sims, and I wouldn't have 300 and over 300 subscribers, which is actually pretty insane. I still can't believe it. I don't care if it's 10 or 20 or 3 or 300 or maybe 3,000. I think 30,000 is like insane. 3,000 is insane, but 300 is already insane. I mean, I don't really care about the numbers. I really love all of you, even though that might sound a little bit creepy, but I really just appreciate you all following me and watching my videos, and it really just encourages me to do more and to be myself, I guess, because I really like to play games, and I was always a little bit holding back because I was always thinking about what other people would think of me while doing it. But I think I'm now at the age, after having a lot of experience, I guess I could say that I have had a lot of experiences with bad stuff, bad friends, just literally just bad crap. I don't want to curse. I don't want to, like, you know, it was just really bad crap. And I think that it taught me that eventually you'll be better. You can go through it. You can. Why can I not say that right? Why is this so messed up? I know you know what I mean, but I wish I just could explain what I mean and what you guys know. I mean, oh my gosh, best English ever. But you will get through it. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. You will get through it, and negative people are usually the ones who are really insecure about themselves, and then I mean negative towards you and not towards themselves. Well, I guess towards themselves is also the same. They're probably really negative about themselves, but I mean, if people are really negative towards you, then they're probably really insecure about themselves. And I've learned that throughout high school and crappy friends, and yeah, a lot of stuff. But you know, you will get through it, and eventually when you start doing the things you like and when you really stop caring about other people might think of you, then you will see that everything is a lot more fun, because you meet people who have the same interests as you, or you will meet some people who support the way you think, and you know, and just like the way you are. And I feel like if you're going to be any version of yourself and make people want to like you, you might as well be the real version of you, because if people are gonna like you, you better make them like the real you than a you who is just somebody fake, because you might think that people will hate you or think you're weird and you're the real you, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess that's really what I wanted to say. I just felt like I had to say that. I just really wanted to put that out there. You know, it will be better eventually. And I think YouTube was the start for a great, I think it was great for my self-esteem, because I was, okay, here's the thing. As you guys know, I have, well, I don't think you know, well, I think you know, I said a couple of times, like, my name is sims3 girl, but I'm British. I think people still don't get it really, because people still are wondering, like, why are you called sims3 girl when you're British? So let me explain it all. Back in 1995, when I was born, there was this law that if you had a parent from one country and the other parent was from another country, you got double nationality. Now there aren't really a lot of people, I think. Well, I think there might be a lot of people with double nationality, but not that I know of. But I think I was maybe with some other people, I'm not quite sure, but there probably are. But I was one of the last generations that has the double nationality, because my brother is born 3 years later in 1998, and he does not have double nationality. Now, double nationality just literally means you are just as there's a fly in my face, oh my god. That means that you are just as Dutch as you are English. So that means that I am 100% Dutch and 100% British, which just means that I could have been living in England for all that I know and be a citizen, like a British, you know, really British with just double nationality. And, okay, that doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. Like, I could have been living in England and be Dutch at the same time, just as much as I'm now living in Netherlands and being Dutch and English at the same time. I hope you guys know what I mean. That was explained really weirdly, but where am I going with the story? This is what I mean. Like, I'm talking and then I'm just playing Sims and I can't remember what I was doing in the first place. But yeah, so story is that my brother was born 3 years later than me, and that resulted in that between 1995 and 1998, somewhere they have basically they just got rid of the whole double nationality thing. So that is why I have it and my brother don't. So I think I can slightly say that I am probably in one of the last generations that has double nationality, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, besides the fact that if I am 18, well, I'm past 18, I'm 19, but okay, let me explain it differently, because you guys will not understand it if I didn't. Because I have double nationality, that means that when I'm 18, they can legally put me out of my own country because I am a foreigner in their eyes. Now, I could not go to England, because if I go to England, they will say, okay, you're born in Netherlands, even though you have double nationality. That means that I am not a British citizen in the eyes of the British. But in the eyes of the Dutch, I am also not seen as a Dutch citizen. They allow me to live here, and I think because I was born here, not really because there was like, you know, I think it's because I was born here that they allow me to live here and without any problems. But when I was born, my mom had this woman come over and she made her sign a paper which said basically that if I was 18 and that I would not get in trouble and they would not deport me from my own country, which is actually pretty neat that the lady signed it, because not that I have been deported or I've had, you know, um, anyone talk about me having to be deported, but if it was the case, then we have that lady's like signature, and I would not have to go from the country, and I can just live here in peace. But I just really hate, actually I really hate that I do not, I'm not seen as a British citizen. I mean, I can understand it, but I feel like they allowed me to have double nationality, so you might as well give me a freaking right to go to a country and be part of it, you know? And that's how I feel. And where am I going with the story? Let's change your eyebrows. Oh, I cannot make it darker. That's sad. I really want to take darker. I think I'm going with like a brownish tint, like a brownish red tint. Is it brownish red? Yeah, I really. No, wait. More to this side. But it felt really close with England, and my grandparents live there, and I often see them, and I both love them to death. But I really just want to get a British passport, because I just really want to, you know, I want something from my country. I know it sounds weird, but I just want it. I want to be part of it, and I would love to see if I can actually get one. Uh, I would actually love to go back to England really soon, but I can't. My grandpa is actually really sick. Well, yeah, he's really sick. He had what did he have? I know what he has, but I'm not quite sure if I understood it correctly. And in the meantime, let me really save this really quickly and go to the hairstyles, and then I will explain this exciting story. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Let's save this. Let's save it really quickly. Okay, so continuing on with the story, it is all a bit. It's all too much for me to really progress at the moment. You know, my mom tells me it, but then it goes like one ear in, the other one out. It's not that I'm not listening, but it's just so overwhelmingly a lot of information, and since I don't speak them regularly, I mean, I came crashing. No, okay, stop giving me a heart attack. Okay, I was there in 2007, maybe. That could have been easily, could have been that way. I think I was there in 2007. So that was kind of last time. No, they came here, I think a year after. I have been there, and they've been here. That was kind of last time I seen them, but I've spoken to them sometimes, but lately not a lot, because a lot of stuff been happening. But since, you know, I don't see or speak them regularly, it was really hard for me to quite understand everything, but I'll try and explain it as good as I can. My grandpa has had some problems with his lungs, and I think it was his head as well, but I'm not quite sure actually. My mom mentioned something, but I don't want to explain it wrong or something and then be like, no, wait, you know. But I think it was his head and his lungs. Anyway, it all progressed, I guess, and then when everyone thought it was going better, it was getting better, then it turned out he has cancer, and the doctor said that his lungs, he cannot operate or do anything on his lungs or on his head. One of those, I think it was his lungs this time, but anyway, he cannot do any surgery because he has the cancer. So that basically means like he has to just sit there and I guess enjoy the rest of his days. I wouldn't say that it is a life-threatening situation, because it could be like one day, it could be 2 days, it could be like 3 years, 30 years, you know what I mean? But and the doctor just told him that most likely the cancer will kill him before his lungs do. So that was kind of the big thing that we're all dealing with at the moment. And that is my if I forgot to mention it, that is my English grandpa. I have both of the grandparents, so these ones are from England, and my grandma, my Dutch grandma, passed away in 2012, I think, yeah, and my Dutch grandpa is still alive. But that's kind of what's been going on with him, and yeah, I don't think besides that I have a lot of family things going on. Well, I think everything is pretty much fine. So let's pick out some hairs. By the way, I'm talking a lot, but I should be speeding or putting more effort into picking a hairstyle. Let me think. Tropical sim. Okay, what would we fit for tropical sim? Something tropical. Yeah, that makes sense. But something that looks fun. I might adjust her face a little bit more. I feel like I've forgotten to do something. I don't know. Let's pick out some hairs. It took me a long time to find a hairstyle that I liked, but I think I'm going with this. I am going to do some minor changes to her face again because I feel like there are some things that I'd rather change. I probably will do that off screen since I get so distracted if I am talking. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I'm getting so distracted from creating a simple talking. I'm really the worst talk and doer, I guess. And but let's see, let's do her hair. I want her hair to be very like a slight grayish brown, like this. And I thought that the white tips would be a fun twist. I could also like make it. Wait, that's the wrong one. Oh Lord, what am I doing? Let's put this back. I don't know where it was. I think somewhere here. I could always also make it a different color, but I thought that might be too tropical, too wild, too colorful. As you can see, I don't think this doesn't look too bad, but I think I'd rather go with this slightly like a white, purple, grayish color. I really like it. Let's see. Wait, we have to top the head. Let's see what kind of color we can turn that into without looking weird. Well, if we do it like, well, haven't we do it white? It looks like her hair is supposed to be white. No, let's not do that. Let's make it a little lighter, just so it looks like it's all our natural hair and not like a dye or something. I always hate how this part gets really dark, like it's not real. There's also one thing I always like to do with my makeup, and that is multiply. And by multiply, I mean using multiple makeup. So I really love these under eye shadows because it really gives the depth of eyes. I'm hoping it works. I put it on through the NRA's mod, which allows you to be able to put multiple on. But I'm trying to figure out. No, it's not on. Probably because we're in cast right now, we're not in the right one. So we are going back to the right one, and we can continue on her makeup and her facial structure some more because I really want to. Yeah, we really need to edit this a little bit more. Okay, so I slightly modified her face. I like her face much more now. I think it looks much more proportionate and it fits overall really well. And I'm so jealous of her eyebrows. Oh my god, I want those. If all is well, then it should now be, or I should now be allowed to add multiple makeup, and that is the case. So, since this cast, I'm probably going to edit her eye color as well, or at least the custom eye thingy, because I don't really like that. But since it's a tropical, I really want her to look tropical, so I might use this eyeshadow over here, but I think it might be too. It's not terrible, but I don't like the end, so let's just use this one and we'll modify it to a different color. Let's see what kind of color. I think blue would look really good on her. Let's try it. Oh, which one's actually the you can't really see it. No, you can't really. Well, even though you can't really see it, I think it still looks really nice. So we'll just leave it like this. Maybe if we add this one on top of it, it will be better. Or maybe that'll. At least it kind of looks like it helped a little bit. Let's try a different color. Let's make it really bright. Oh, okay, this works really well. I really like that. I don't know, what do you think? I really like that. I just need to figure out if there's any eyeliner that will go over the lid and the top and the bottom lid, because that's the only thing I don't really like. I know this one goes over the top one, so maybe that should fix the... no. Okay, that doesn't do anything. And let's see for the bottom. Yeah, that's going to be really difficult to find one. Let's see what happens if we use one of these over it. With that completely. I think this looks way better. I think at least now the color looks better. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look as bright as it should. I think, I don't know, I think there's something... I've always a struggle, because I feel like there is something. Let's get all rid of these. Okay, actually look really pretty without anything. I think the eyelashes were a bit too dramatic. Is this working? It doesn't seem to be working. I'm not quite sure if it's working. Let's go for a less dramatic eyelash look. And no, I don't feel that fits her whole face. Maybe something... I think this kind of shape looks better. I think we just need a little bit more under eyelashes. Yeah, that looks way better already, and since I am noticing something, I might as well change it directly. Sometimes when you do the eyelid too far, you can see that the what do you call it? How do you even explain it? Her eyelid seems to be going over this. Oh, I cannot explain this, but I hope you guys can see it. Because now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but now it's fixed. Anyway, let's go back to makeup and give her some nice blush. Oh, I have so much. Do I have some new ones? I thought I installed some new ones. No, I don't think I have new ones. Let's give her a little bit of brightness on her face. Don't want it to be too heavy. That's just enough. And then obviously I want to contour her face a little bit. This is the nose one. This gives a little bit more shadow definition to the nose. I actually have this one. What is it? This one, which allows you to have more, I guess, more hair. But it looks actually really nice. It makes this part look really realistic. I might keep it, but I never have to use it, and I really want to use it someday. So I might have to create a sim with a very high hairline. Is it the high hairline or is it the low hairline? One of those. I don't know. Let's see. I'm hoping she'll turn out really tropical, but I don't want her to be. I don't want her makeup to be too tropical, like too overwhelmingly bright or something. So I want to keep it really, I guess really light. And last, oh no, not last, because we need to change her eye color as well. Let's give her some lipstick. No, I'm not fond of really bright lipsticks, but I think this looks really pretty with her eye makeup and with her hair color, with her skin color. It all matches really well. And I think, why does she need to have brown eyes? Let's give her some funky eyes. I like to keep it realistic, so nothing crazy like red or something. But yeah, this is come on, game. There you go. For some reason I just don't feel happy right now with this kind of eyes. Maybe we'll go with this one. Let's try and go with this one. If it's on? Yeah, there we go. This one looks better with light eyes, but I'm hoping it'll look kind of nice with really dark eyes. What is this? The color. I always get confused between this one and the top one, but I'm guessing the top one is the inside. Yeah, the inside of the eye. Okay, so what happens if we make it really dark? Does it affect the eye? I mean, I think this looks better if it's really light. I'm not quite sure if I can see what changes when I use this one. I think it does change a little bit, but I'm not quite sure where it. Why is it? Oh, it's the oh, I now see it. I notice it. I know it. It changes the reflection of the white reflection part in your eye. Okay. Let's give her these eyes. I think green would look very cute on her as well. You know what? I'm just going to go with what I had, and that was this color. Where is it? It's gonna be quite hard to get exactly the same color as I had, but I think this. No, wait, this is way too purple. I think this is quite in, and this is quite neighborhood of it. It comes quite close. Yeah, well, I do like it better than the other one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So this is what our first outfit looks like. I really like this combination of the top and the maxi skirt, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's a maxi skirt. I'm not quite sure. And I just went with little cute flats with these little, I guess, like jewel details. I don't know. It's really cute. And some feathery earrings. I really like her first outfit. This is her second outfit. I love this combination of her hair and the blue and the orange, and I think it's just super pretty. Sleepwear. Down to the last three. This is her sportswear, and oh my, I just love this outfit. It's so bright and so colorful, and it's just so playful, and I really love it. And it really looks really good. But it does really look good on her, and I'm so happy with this outfit. Just looking at it makes me happy. I know it's weird, but it really makes me happy. So. Oh, a little butt crack showing. Yeah, I guess we're down to the last one, that is outerwear. And I think we're done after this one. Let's see. Oh, I wish there was a coat which really resembled like a tropical thing, but I don't think there's any, so I think we're just going to have to go with maybe pants and tops. And that is my conscious talking to me in Skype. I'm multitasking. We're not Skyping today, we're just typing to each other. That's also okay, never mind. I'm not really like it anyway. This is tropical. I mean, it's floral. I don't know if that's tropical enough. I think tropical would be more vibrant colors. Let's see if there's any cute tops, and then maybe we can find something that fits well with the top. As usually there probably won't be anything, but doesn't hurt to check. I like this. Could I use this? Yeah, why not? I mean, let's give it a funky color. Let's give it a bright green or bright yellow. Bright green, bright yellow. I mean, like, yeah, I think this looks nice. Maybe a bit more to the green. Maybe we can combine it with or match it with this skirt. This one, I always use this one. I'm so addicted to this one, but I think it's so cute. Since I'm not quite sure, I guess I can just use this. There's nothing else that really looks summerish enough. This kind of reminds me like an outfit for like a dance competition outfit. I know, I really like it. No, oh, I'm rambling myself. I think this needs to be a green, and then some nice shoes. I want it to be full green. I think that will be, this part white. Wait, no, other way around. This part, or maybe black. Yeah, black looks better. Okay. And then all we have to do is get some shoes. I think this whole theme is going to be like pretty low, pretty down to the ground. So going with flats if they are available in cast. Are they available? I don't know. What's these? I've never seen this before. Actually, those are like so cute. I have to use them. Screw the whole down to the ground rule. I'm gonna use them anyway. Those look so cute. I wonder if I can make them green. I wanna give them a really vibrant color without them looking weird. I don't know what's the deal going on with it. Oh wait. Wow. Oh, that really hurts. That's so vibrant. That really hurts. Maybe just black. I know. What is wrong with these colors? I know black is not really special. Actually, it's kind of boring. Maybe white. Let's try white. You know what? We're just going with flats because this is not working. I really hate how outerwear doesn't allow you to have like this summerish outerwear, but it's always a really heavy type of coat thing. Let's go with maybe these. Can we go with no? I think in this, I think we need to make an exception and use like a high one for this one. I think I'm going to leave with this color anyway because I'm not quite sure how it will look in any other color. But what is this? She has a piercing? Since when does she have a piercing? I think she just got it when I paused the video. I think. How dare you? I just scared my cat. He's so cute. My cat is sleeping on the bed like usual, and I like to annoy him while he's laying there and make this sounds when he is cleaning himself, and then he always gives me the look, and I don't know, I just like fooling my cats. Come on, don't tell me you guys don't do that. I know you guys do that. I always annoy my cats, and they're completely fine with it, and if he's not, then he will just scratch me. If not, you know, he's one of the type of cats that will definitely tell you when he doesn't want to be messed around with, or he doesn't like something, which is actually really nice because my other cat just likes well, he's not really oh, it's already gone. Okay, he's not really a fighting back type. He just lets it be done to him. My god, he just sits there and they can perfectly do anything with him, which is actually pretty sad, but you know, that's his personality. And then we have my other cat, and that one is just like, he likes me and he doesn't like anyone else, so I guess I'm cool with him. But this one, you have to kind of watch out because you never know what's gonna happen. But let's not talk about my cats anymore and end this create a sim. I know it's a really long video, but I hope you guys I hope you guys like this video. I try to do something different by actually doing a commentary on a cast video of mine, and I hope you guys could see a little bit more in detail how I create my sims, and I hope my talking was not all too boring. So yeah, I guess that's all, and I want to thank you for watching. If you've sat through the whole 40 to 50 minutes, that's how long it is, I guess. I don't know. And I hope you look forward to another cast video, which I'll be uploaded today as well, because that cast was supposed to be on Friday, but like I said, there was some trouble, so I guess that's it. So I want to thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Bye guys!